at 6, a woman who attended this weekend's Army-Navy game says she lost a precious item that was a gift from her late grandfather. That gift was a bracelet with the engraved dates that her grandfather served in the military.
Now, she thought it was gone forever until a good Samaritan reached out. WBZ's Paul Burton is in Foxborough with what happened next.
It's just one of the only things that I have of my grandfather's. It was extra heartbreaking losing this bracelet.
There are certain things in life that are priceless. For Meredith McCarthy of Pennsylvania, it's her grandfather's World War II bracelet that she proudly wore to the Army-Navy game this past weekend. During the fanfare and before kickoff, she was proudly showing it off to other fans.
I went to go show them the bracelet, and it wasn't there.
The bracelet was gone. It has somehow fallen off of her wrist. During the entire game, she was retracing her steps.
And I kind of resigned myself to it being gone and never seeing it again.
The bracelet has deep significance. Her grandfather, George San Giorgio, who passed away in 2001 at the age of 81, immigrated from Italy to live the American dream and serve his country.
He was in France and Normandy and on D-Day and everything, and so he wore that as his ID bracelet, and when he got back to the States after the war, he had his service dates engraved on the inside of it.
As a last-ditch effort on her drive back to Pennsylvania, McCarthy posted this on social media, hoping someone would find her grandfather's precious bracelet. Turns out the anonymous person actually found her grandfather's bracelet just lying here on the ground of the parking lot of Gillette Stadium. As soon as the post went out, that person immediately reached out to McCarthy, who couldn't believe it was found.
They asked to be anonymous, so I'm going to respect that. And they're overnighting it to me, and they didn't even want money for it. It was a miracle.
It was the first time she's ever worn the bracelet to an Army-Navy game, and she's been to several.
I'm very proud of what my grandfather did.
Now she plans to put on a new clasp to make sure this doesn't happen again. In Foxborough, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
Oh, I'm so glad she got that back. I mean, that is truly the definition of priceless.
I mean, what, 50, 60,000 people there? You would think it would be gone for good.
Right, in the parking lot?
Yeah, I'm glad she has
It's
it back.
Samaritan.
And what a good person to make sure that it got back to her.